You've had to come up with some good game plans over the years to beat some great fighters, Lomachenko, Taylor, among them. How difficult is this man, Shakur Stevenson, to prepare for?
Well, I see their weakness. That's what I do. You know, we broke the code with Loma that nobody had ever done. You know, we didn't let him get comfortable in there. You saw that, you know, within like 8 rounds, he didn't know what to do. I did the same thing with Josh Taylor, and we're gonna do the same thing with Shakur.
I just want to fight. Like, I'm the guy that wants to make the best fights happen. I want to showcase my talent. I want to show the world how good I am. The only way to show the world how good you is put these guys in front of you and win. Win. Show them that these guys can't beat you. And truthfully, like, it gets old and it gets annoying and just over and over the same.
Teofimo Lopez Sr. didn't hold back at the latest press conference, firing a clear warning in Shakur Stevenson's direction and claiming he's already identified cracks in Shakur's fighting style.
I don't think y'all did either.
Oh, so you gotta show it, baby.
I don't think y'all did either. I ain't see.
Not on my son.
I ain't see Lomachenko throw no punches.
You've never been on a big stage like this.
I didn't see Lomachenko throw punches.
You've never been on a big stage like this.
I didn't see Lomachenko throw punches.
Because we froze him.
Okay, you gonna see?
We gonna freeze you too.
You better not throw the towel in.
Come on, man. You out of your mind.
Okay.
My son fought without no air. My son fought without no air against Comboses.
You can't fight for your
balls.
son. You can't fight
You
for your
gonna
son.
tell me, man? Come on.
You can't fight for your son.
I bet you gonna quit.
Shakur Stevenson quickly responded, making it known that he spotted flaws in Teofimo Lopez Jr.'s skill set as well, while stressing that he's a completely different challenge than anyone Teofimo has gone up against before.
Now you see some holes in Teofimo's game. I know you don't want to give away your game plan at the kickoff press conference, but where are the weaknesses? Where are some of the weaknesses in his game?
A lot of the weaknesses is in his mental. I think it's more mental than anything again. I'm going to expose it.
You said in your last fight that you proved you were a dog against William Zepeda. What do you want to prove in this one?
That I'm the best. I want to show the world that I'm the best. After this fight, I want to be considered top 5 pound-for-pound fighter
Lopez Sr. doubled down on his belief in his son, confidently stating that a fully fit and focused Teofimo is untouchable at 140 pounds, insisting that no one in the division can match him and that he stands alone as the best fighter in that weight class today.
Junior looks really, really good, really focused. How's the general energy mood been in this camp?
Listen, mentally, with my son, everything is mental, you know what I'm saying? So if he feels 100% healthy, you know, he doesn't even have to feel like 100%, but, I see him stronger. I see him mentally more focused, you know, with the 140 weight division. He's going to do great things, you know, and just expect, you know, something great come August 13th. He's going to look awesome. I know that already. And, we're just going to put a boxing clinic in there so everybody could see the best Teofimo Lopez, and you're going to see him on August 13th. I can't wait, man. I'm excited for this fight, you know, and it's just getting us closer to getting those belts.
Lopez Sr. took aim at Shakur's performance against William Zepeda, suggesting that the way he fought exposed vulnerabilities waiting to be taken advantage of. Shakur immediately pushed back, promising that when he steps in the ring with Lopez, fans will see a completely elevated version of him on fight night.
Get you out of your game in that way.
I will be 100 times better come fight night against Teofimo Lopez than I was against Zepeda. 1,000 times better. Faster, sharper, stronger, mentally.
Teofimo Lopez Sr. has taken full control of his son's camp, personally guiding every detail of the training process to make sure Teofimo Jr. arrives in absolute top form on fight night. What makes this showdown especially intriguing is the sharp contrast in their styles, and the way both fighters have openly highlighted those differences as the build-up continues.
Matchup, guys. This is a high-speed chess match a la Sugar Ray Leonard or Pernell Whitaker, Leonard and Benitez, or Pernell Whitaker, Buddy McGirt, or is it a Jerry versus Jerry fight, right? Because no one wants to take the lead, or is it something else? Malik, I'll start with you.
I think it's a very special fight. It's the type of matchups we always are acting for. When it comes to explosiveness, I would have to go with Tia. When it comes to actual rapid speed, I would have to go with Tia. But when it comes to body punching, when it comes to good timing, when it comes to craft, I would have to give all of that to Shakur Stevenson.
What do you think, Doug?
They're both boxers. I look at Stevenson as a versatile technician. I look at Teofimo. He's a boxer puncher, but his specialty is his counter punching. Listen, if Stevenson wants to be on his stick and move game, very difficult style matchup for Teofimo, and maybe not that entertaining to the fans.
Because Stevenson's longer.
Exactly.
Stevenson's defense probably the best in the game, and he's longer.
Great reflexes and timing, and so does Teo. That's why he's a great counter puncher. But Teo's, he's a very special athlete, and as a competitor, he is one of those guys who saves his A game for a fellow elite opponent. That's when he really rises his game and shows us the Teofimo Lopez that everybody thought he was when he was a prospect. People used to look at him and say, oh, this guy is going to be the star of boxing.
Shakur Stevenson is often praised as one of the most refined defensive fighters in the sport, relying on sharp footwork, precise timing, and the ability to adjust on the fly. In contrast, Teofimo Lopez brings a completely different approach, built around raw power, solid fundamentals, and relentless forward pressure. Speaking on Cigar Talk, Lopez gave credit to Stevenson's technical ability, but boldly claimed that Shakur is hesitant when it comes to absorbing shots and fears getting hurt or stopped under the bright lights.
Technique fighter.
Yeah.
You know, can't take anything away from it. However, scared to get hit. Scared to get knocked out in front of the world, scared to get touched up in front of the world.
Are you saying that off of the last fight or just
in general?
In general.
In general.
Yeah.
In general. Me and Shakur sparred before. We did 3 rounds, and it was just light work and me trying to figure out his jab. Because he have a good jab? Yeah, he does. So once you pass his jab, it's game.
Yeah.
It's food. It's lunch food.
Because he said, he when I had him on, he was like, yo, like, he said y'all grew up, you know, in the amateur scene and both of y'all was killing. And he was like, yo, y'all cool, but, you know, one day I want that fight.
Yeah, you see me? You see?
Yeah.
So it's like, you want that fight. By all means, everybody wants to fight me. That's cool. But it's like, what happens when it's on paper? It's always different when it's actually on paper.
Like when the contract.
When the contract comes through, it's different, bro.
Teofimo explained that his team has been prepared to face Stevenson for quite some time, but acknowledged that finalizing the fight wasn't immediate due to lengthy negotiations and contract details that needed to be resolved. He also revealed that the agreement includes no rematch clause, emphasizing that he sees no reason for one heading into a showdown of this magnitude.
Teofimo,
doing great, man.
In the face-off, what did you see in his eyes when you looked at him? All that talk, but what did you see in the eyes? The eyes don't lie.
Yeah, you know, he knows he's in there. He's in there with Teofimo. But we'll see more when we get to fight week.
Talk to me about this fight. Were there any concessions you had to make, any stipulations that are of interest? Is there a rematch clause in this?
No rematch clause. We risk it all the time. No need for a rematch clause.
Gordo, talk to us a little bit about what this fight means to you and your legacy.
Oh my goodness, man, this thing means everything to me. This is just another fighter, another column into my own pedigree, to my own style. This is what it is, you know. And what better way than here at Madison Square Garden? This will be number 10 fighting here in the Mecca. This will be number 5 in the big room. So I'm very blessed. I'm very thankful. And nevertheless, man, I want more. Let's see who we get after this. We just got to keep it going, man. We're not even in our prime yet. You know, I know I said it earlier, but we're not in our prime yet. At least I'm not.
We know this fight's been brewing for quite some time, and we know you have a reputation for fighting the best in your prime. How hard was it negotiating with Shakur Stevenson?
I think everything just takes time. You know, I think it was just going back and forth on like 2 stipulations that, you know, certain people on one side were just being very hard-headed about, but we were all ready to fight. We were ready a long time ago. So, it wasn't that difficult other than those 2 pieces. But yeah, man, we're here now.
Theo, he was talking about the fact that one of your weaknesses might be the mental part, and it seems like you were toying with him mentally during the press conference. Do you think you're in his head?
I'm just doing me, man. I'm just being me, that's all. You know, and I'm just having a good time while doing it. So whether I'm in his head or not.
A large number of boxing insiders are calling this one of the most compelling matchups in years, largely because the contrasting styles promise chaos and unpredictability. With championships and long-term legacy at stake, the pressure couldn't be higher, and both men have carried themselves with supreme confidence throughout the build-up. That tension outside the ropes has only fueled the hype, leaving fans and analysts anticipating non-stop action from the opening bell in a fight that could reshape the lightweight division for a long time.
January 31st, Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez. I always say it, when boxing gets it right, No other sport comes close, and this is boxing getting it right. The best fighting the best. Both fighters believe that this matchup settles the argument about who leads the new era. So what do we think of the Styles matchup, guys? This is a high-speed chess match a la Sugar Ray Leonard or Pernell Whitaker, Leonard and Benitez, or Pernell Whitaker, Buddy McGirt, or is it a Jerry versus Jerry fight, right? Because no one wants to take the lead, or is it something else? Malik, I'll start with you.
I think it's a very special fight. It's the type of matchups we always are asking for. When it comes to explosiveness, I would have to go with Tia. When it comes to actual rapid speed, I would have to go with Tia. But when it comes to body punching, when it comes to good timing, when it comes to craft, I would have...
Former world title challenger Gabriel Rosado has shared his thoughts on the eagerly awaited Stevenson versus Lopez showdown, and he's firmly siding with Stevenson. He called it an incredible matchup, noting that both fighters bring distinct weapons to the ring, Lopez with his raw power and relentless pressure, and Stevenson with his lightning-fast precision, sharp ring IQ, and unmatched speed. While he respects Lopez's threat, Rosado believes Stevenson's technical mastery and ability to adapt on the fly give him a clear advantage, allowing him to counter Lopez's attacks and dictate the pace. According to Rosado, those in-fight adjustments make Stevenson the smarter pick, tipping the scales in favor of the young champion.
And I mean, I think Till is a phenomenal fighter, great fighter. But Till to me is more like he has those athletic skills that you don't teach. You know what I'm saying? It's like it comes to him.
Yeah, I think Lopez goes as well.
It comes to him naturally. Yeah. But I think that's what's going to nip him in the ass against Shakur. Right. Because Shakur is fundamentally sound.
Correct.
So when a guy that has this athletic ability and does things that are not fundamentally sound fights a guy that's seasoned like a Shakur, he's going to make you pay. And that's just how I see it. I think it's a great matchup. But I just favor.
Now Shakur is like Floyd in this way.
Yeah.
He's like Floyd in this way. Everyone's held the boxing IQ, the defense, whatever, and Shakur's a southpaw, but he makes fewer mistakes than the other guys. Really, what Floyd did, he was like a football team that never turns the ball over. Yep. Like if you need to throw the ball away, throw it away.
Wally Moses breaks down Shakur Stevenson's style as the blueprint of a masterful, cerebral boxer, rooted in fundamentals and fluid movement. Having guided Stevenson since his youth, Moses has crafted his fighter's signature footwork, impeccable distance management, and the uncanny ability to land shots while staying untouchable, traits that make him a nightmare to crack in the ring. Stevenson prioritizes precision, high ring IQ, and airtight defense over raw power. His southpaw stance throws opponents off balance, while a sharp, calculated jab sets up devastating counters, showcasing the disciplined, methodical approach Moses has ingrained in him from the very beginning.
Stylistically, you feel like it favors Shakur?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, stylistically, Shakur's style prevails over every style in the world so far, Shakur wasn't just an amateur boxing champion. He was a world amateur boxing champion on more than one occasion. Also, he was the AIBA Fighter of the Year, making him the best boxer in the world in amateur boxing. So, Shakur is looking for those same things from Zay Quinn, turns inside the professional ranking. But Shakur has been proven that he's been the #1 boxer throughout his life. He was #1 in every category that he boxed in, from a kid coming up. You know what I mean? Here in the U.S., he had eclipsed every boxer over by 1,000, almost close to 2,000 points in terms of his winning. So, it's not a thing that, people be talking about what have Shakur done. They know what Shakur done in his amateur rankings. And Shakur done everything that they never were capable of doing. So, it's only going to be a matter of time before he proves, this caliber.
Shakur Stevenson's recent jump in weight has sparked intense debate across the boxing community, as fans and analysts weigh how it could shape his upcoming matchups. Moving up means facing opponents with more size, power, and varied styles, introducing fresh challenges. Many experts believe Stevenson's combination of elite skill, lightning speed, and adaptability could make others think twice before stepping into the ring with him. On the other side, Teofimo Lopez is making it crystal clear that he won't let Stevenson claim the belt he fought tirelessly to earn. He stresses that the title represents years of sacrifice, pain, and relentless effort. For Lopez, this fight is about defending what he has built through sheer hard work, pride, and perseverance. He sees the moment as deeply personal, insisting that no one can take away what he has earned through blood, discipline, and unwavering commitment.
Yes. Shakur Stevenson. Obviously, you guys are both in Las Vegas. I'm hearing that you did link up today. A face-off happened between the two of you?
Yeah, face-off happened, things of that nature, just to create the things that are in motion already. So we're really adamant about fighting each other next, and I can't wait for us to really lace it up. And I see him across the ring, and really when that bell rings, lights out for him.
What's it like seeing him now kind of face to face? When you look at him, what do you see? Because obviously you're not locked in just yet, and the closer it gets to a fight, obviously things turn a little bit. But when you do look at Shakur, what do you think of him?
I think I don't think too much of it. I think that he believes in himself. That's one thing. But I'm here to destroy his dreams and all that he wants to do and become. You can't take this from me. I worked very hard for it. I've bled for this, and I'm not taking nothing from him, but I just believe that what's gonna happen next.
Lopez often gives credit to Stevenson's impressive amateur resume, including his youth Olympic triumphs and other international accomplishments, which helped cement him as one of boxing's most promising young stars. But Lopez insists that past glory doesn't guarantee lasting respect in the pro ranks, where performing under pressure is what truly defines a champion. Ahead of their high-stakes January clash, Lopez is sending a clear message: Stevenson's amateur accolades won't carry him to victory or fan approval unless he proves himself against top-level opposition. Lopez positions himself as the ultimate challenge, suggesting this fight will test whether Stevenson can turn early potential into real dominance on the professional stage.
When it comes to it, it's like, I seen his upbringing from the amateurs, his accolades, what he's done from the youth world championships and the Olympic Games and all that. The youth Olympic Games, winning gold medal, being the it kid, the gold medalist, the next Andre Ward for America. But there comes a point in time where everyone can help you get there, but you gotta finish it. And if you don't perform at that pinnacle and finish it, the ones that are helping you are gonna eventually turn their back on you. So right now, despite Shakur being so gifted as he is, I don't believe he's gonna get the amount of support that he's needing right now, coming next to his next match. And that's all. That's
legendary former champion Roy Jones Jr. hailed this bout as a true masterclass in skill, likening it to iconic clashes like Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford, and stressing that contests of this magnitude bring credibility and excitement back to boxing. Analysts note that the fight pits two elite athletes with starkly contrasting approaches: Stevenson's speed, precision, and technical brilliance against Lopez's raw power, aggression, and relentless forward pressure. This dynamic promises a high-stakes, strategic, and action-filled showdown, delivering the drama and unpredictability fans crave. Experts argue that matchups like this do more than entertain. They can reignite passion for the sport, create unforgettable moments, and define legacies. With both fighters at the peak of their abilities, this is shaping up to be a truly landmark event in modern boxing.
That's a good damn fight too. See, that fight is skill for skill, as good as this fight. But they just haven't been around long enough to prove themselves yet. But skill for skill, as far as equality, to me, Bud and Canelo are equal because where they're in their career, because how accomplished they are. These two guys are also equal where they're in their career, because they're accomplished, but not as accomplished as these two. But they're still equal accomplished. You understand me? So those are two good damn fights and what boxing needs.
Will Shakur Stevenson's lightning-fast reflexes and technical mastery be enough to outmaneuver Teofimo Lopez's devastating power, or will Lopez impose his will and take control? Share your predictions and thoughts in the comments below.